to the workings of our budget. And so some of the changes you're going to see in here are based on a little more fine tuning, a little more accuracy, and give all the credit to Leonard and his hard work on this. But I'm going to walk you through like I have. I'm going to point out where some of the changes are since our last time. Feel free to ask any questions, and then Leonard will walk you through some of the spreadsheets that we have, a lot like last time. So we'll start with just overview of the changes since the last work session. The last work session was 2 weeks ago, I think, right? So when I say changes, these are changes. We've kept in there the two positions we talked about last, tax cap, and the tax cap based on some of the formulas has changed. It's at 3.01% right now. It's still an estimate. It's also included some of the items that we hadn't included. The new bus lease, pickup truck leases, and they made a slight increase in health insurance. I'll say that's again down the road, and adjusted some of the employee retirement numbers. So that's sort of the overview of what we're fine tuning. We're still maintaining materials and equipment with some. We are still including based on, again, we are trying to adhere to us to make sure they're driving our budget driving up. Includes estimates, support staff salaries, includes estimates, numbers higher 3.5. Other highlights, we now actual contractual salary, contrast on the same thing with support staff. The health insurance is now as 5%. Or the approximate are the big numbers. Features are the levy and $221,000 away from our target projected. We'll get some deeper there, but
What was it?
$21,559. Just again, the is just the last 10 ideas, no cost for planning, already is allocated. But we can do date the SCAPI and some other pieces, changes that can follow from that. So we still not sure these costs really anything. Like they haven't really had it. So
what?
No, I mean our advocacy. So you can pull them up on through. I believe Word docs. Then it's going to walk through the details. Wherever the blue line or closer to this, so take over from here. Takes my
kind of no. 1,009 represents a 3 increase. Estimate at this point is 93.8% last year. Again, like Roger said, much more accuracy. And where we come in, the sheet will be the details. Is there any questions on this sheet here? And then the first, no other signature, page 5, with 3 new TAs. So there was a little bit of jockeying the money between the TAs and the teachers there. And that new excess, I don't have that, but there's. So right now I'm feeling pretty comfortable where we're at until we get closer to the BOCES costs and the health insurance costs. And so I know exactly, those are going to be the 2 big dollar amounts that are going to affect our budget. Any questions on the reduction schedule? One last item I want to go over. I just want to show you where we're in our fund balance, and that's 6A. Oh, that's, I go to your computer to get that. 6A. The balance is there at 7116. That was our audit, and then we made some adjustments. If you remember. And $61,000 higher than it was at 7. Some adjustment, the accrued benefit ability that we retirees, their sick leave, restricted fund million, that based that unemployment one, at 18 item, versus that the 17, so that was 129. So that's the reason it's been down. The fund actions that were next Wednesday, and I can tell you that I will probably be the only one that pushes for like a 2% increase. I'll be pushing.
What's the justification for 5 or 6%.
Well, there is none at this point, but there's such a high reserve,
Yeah.
in my opinion, in the
Yeah.
consortium at this point, that we can smooth that out a little bit more. I know that KBM, the ones that the people that do the budget on that, historically they've been using 6 to 7% in their projection figures, and then they use that projection figure to show basically that's there'd be our expense. A lot of times it doesn't hit that, like we do. Fault in their reasoning for doing that, but at the point where the IBNR reserve has real significantly, and I think their percent is much higher. So
Driving the conservative estimate, the estimate to
A couple of things. One is that, national 5 right now, but
see anything.